Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. Today's date is Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. No, we didn't need that. We didn't need that. Well, 2023. NFL Sunday night, we'll start with first. It will be Jordan Love, quarterback, and Patrick Mahomes. Love has played well in his last few games, but is hoping to be an Alex Smith or something like that. In the last few games, they beat the Lions. The Packers did, who the Chiefs lost to. Though Travis Kelce, tight end. Look out for Travis Kelce, tight end side. Rashid Rice, who's becoming one of the best receivers in the game. Look out for Quincy Walker of the Packers. Nick Bolton is out for the Chiefs but is back in practice. Drew Twinkle has been really good for the Chiefs, filling in the role of Nick Bolton. Kick is at 7:20. The Chiefs will need to run the ball more, especially in reference to the game that they didn't run at all in the first quarter of last week's game, which led to no points. Chiefs are favored by 6. I'm taking the Chiefs 27-20. Now on to the 3 o'clock games. San Francisco 49ers. The Chiefs are favored by 6. I'm taking the Chiefs 27-20. Chiefs are 8-3, and with a win, they will have that top playoff spot in the AFC. The Packers are 5-6. Now on to the 3 o'clock games. San Francisco 49ers and the Eagles, best teams in the NFC. San Francisco is favored by 3 points, even though the Eagles have the best record in the NFL and the best record in my opinion, best team in my opinion. Christian McCaffrey has the rushing yards of this season of 939. DeAndre Swift has rushing yards of 770. On the best receiving crew in the game, maybe right now, Brandon Ayuk and A.J. Brown. Game time is at 3:25. Give me the Eagles 27-24. The 49ers are 8-3. The Eagles are 10-1. In the other game, Joe Flacco will make his first start in a season as the Browns will be without their second quarterback, DeAndre Thompson. Joe Flacco hasn't been playing well on the season. The Rams will play the Browns. He hasn't started a game since Joe Flacco since he played for the Jets. The Browns are trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Players to watch out for: Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett, both defensive line. Game time is at 3:05. I'm taking the Rams 25-22. A crap game, Buccaneers and Panthers, 3:05. Now we're going to go over lots of matches because the other games are crap. Some of them, they seem to have the teams in the playoff race. The Broncos who had 5 in a row. Russell Wilson, who might be back to playing his ability in Seattle Seahawks. Nico Collins for the Texans is a player to watch out for. He has 890 yards. Cortland Sutton has came alive late. He caught an amazing pass 2 weeks ago for the Broncos to clinch a 1-point win over the Vikings. He has been really good today's game is at 12. 3-point favorite are the Texans. Give me the Broncos 28-24. Chargers, Pats, who could both not have the same coaches. In fact, maybe Bill Belichick to the Chargers, but it's clear Brandon Staley is not lasting as a coach next year. The Chargers are 4-7. The Pats are 2-9. Eagles at 12. Steelers hope to keep their playoff hopes alive at 2, and the Cardinals are 2-10. Listed as questionable is George Pickens at the receiver spot. Kyle Murray and Kenny Pickett not having stellar games this season. Neither quarterback in this Steelers defense leads. Steelers defense is really good. Leading them is T.J. Watt. Game time is at 12. The Steelers are 7-4, keeping their playoff hopes alive. The Colts, the 6-5 Colts players to watch out for: Colts running back Derrick Henry and Zach Moss. Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Hopkins. Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss and Derrick Henry players to watch out for at the running back. DeAndre Hopkins and Michael Pittman are players to watch for at the receiver position. Maybe Michael Pittman could become a Chiefs if the Chiefs can modify some of the cap. Maybe. Kicking at 12, Titans host. Titans are 4-7. Colts 37-33. Kickers at 12. Atlanta Falcons Jets. Jets quarterback Zach Wilson hasn't been all that great, and Desmond Ridder needs to fight for his job. Grady Jarrett, defensive player to watch out for, and Quentin Williams, both to the defensive line. Quentin Williams is one of the best defensive tackles, and Grady Jarrett is one of the best defensive players in the game. Kickers at 12. Falcons are favored by 2. The Falcons are 5-6. The Jets are 4-7. 27-24. Falcons. Dolphins, Commanders, Tua Tagovailoa, who has had a really good season so far. Sam Howell, quite the opposite. Also, watch out for Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Watch out for Dewan Payne for the defensive side, and watch out for Jalen Phillips for the Dolphins. Game time is at 12. 8.5 is the line, 30-17. The Lions are 8-3. NFC, Ransett Brown is a player to watch out for with 933 yards, most likely to break 1,000 this game. Chris Olive is questionable. Rashid Adid may need to step up. The Saints, Alvin Kamara is questionable. David Montgomery will be the backfield for the Lions with 650 yards. Give me the Lions 31-25. Lions by 4 on the road. The Lions were favored by 3. Saturday, Texas blew out Oklahoma State. Not close. Texas wins 49-21. Quinn Ewers goes for 452, and Mitchell goes for 109. Andrew Mitchell goes for 109. Javal Sanders goes for 105. Texas wins again 49-21. The game given in detail by Georgia lost for the first time in 27 games. A loss came for Jalen Moore, and the MVP Moore broke out for a 30-yard run, and Whistling went down out of bounds, kept the clock running, and that was the big play. Moore was chosen as the MVP. Carson Beck fumbled at one point in the game. Trez Marshall recovered. That helped him to win the game 27-24. Which made Texas go into the playoffs probably. The reason Alabama is out is because they lost to Texas and they're 5. So Texas jumps them in 4. Washington moves into number 2 with their Friday night victory. And Michigan leaves and with 1 with their victory over Iowa. They blew them out 26-0. Louisville kept it close over Florida State, but in the end, Florida State would win out the defensive battle and clinch their spot into likely playoff hopes, as that final score was 16-6. That's CM Sports.